is Saturday, January 16th, 2021. I am the coach, and this is the Early Edge, powered by SportsLine, the only daily sports betting podcast that's in your feed before 11 a.m. every single day, and we do it in 10 minutes or less. Darth is our clock, and I got to tell you, while everybody else is sleeping, we are up grinding. This is one of the biggest weekends of the entire year. Now, we're coming off a very modest 5-4 day on Friday, so we got to bounce back, and today it's all about the wild card games. So let's bring in my cappers, the very best. Right below me, oh, you know him. Tom, take the bass out of your voice, Fornelli. I can tell that you're ready for some big picks today. I can see it.
Oh, I've been waiting for today all week, Coach.
Me too. And right next to me, you're going to see him on CBS HQ all day long with his expertise. Mr. Emory Hunt, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I hope we have another slate of games this weekend, especially today, like we did last week.
Oh, can't wait for that. We brought in the number one NFL handicapper at SportsLine.com and the SportsLine app. He is the stoic one, RJ White. RJ, good morning.
Good morning. Got some winners ready to go. Let's have a great day.
You're damn right. Let's go. First game on the board. We're going to Lambeau Field. The Rams, they got to travel for the second week in a row. They went to Seattle last week. They're traveling to Green Bay today, according to William Hill, our good partners. The line right now, -6.5. The total sitting at 45.5. Emory, I want you to start. Give it to me.
Taking the Rams and the points here, I'll look at the matchup, and this is one that defensively favors the Rams, in my opinion, as far as keeping this one close. Two elite defenders, and Aaron Donald, which can cause that quick pressure up front, which could derail your run game and also force Aaron Rodgers to get rid of football quickly. And on the opposite side, you have a corner in Jalen Ramsey that can take away your best receiver. So it's going to be a tight game, a cat and mouse game. So I think this one will be a lot closer than people think.
We found the one person in the world on the Rams, Emory. It's you. I mean, I'm on the Packers, and because there's so many people around the Packers, I am kind of scared of it. But I just look at this matchup, and I agree. I think the Rams have the better defense. But if we look at the NFL this year, there is no home field advantage because stadiums are empty. The only home field advantage that we can really find is weather, and this is supposed to be a cold, possibly snowy day in Green Bay. And we know the history of Aaron Rodgers and this Packers team playing in this weather. We don't know the history of a team from LA playing in this kind of weather, but we do know Jared Goff in cold weather has struggled both at the college level and in 2 NFL games where he's played in sub-freezing temperatures. He's completing 47% of his passes for 5 yards per attempt with no touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So you take that performance in the cold and then you add in the little thumb injury he's got going on. And I have a difficult time thinking Jared Goff's going to have a very good day. So going against Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to lay the points.
Yeah, the Rams have an awesome defense, but Green Bay ranks number 1 in points per drive, percentage of drives that end in a score, and percentage of drives that end in a turnover. So they do everything they need to do on offense. They also have a great interior offensive line. So I'm not sure Aaron Donald, coming off an injury, is going to just wreak havoc and get 3-4 sacks in this game. Rams' hope is only run the ball, but Goff wasn't good versus Seattle. Like Tom said, he's dealing with that thumb injury. So I also take the Packers -6.5. That's one of my picks. One of my other pick for the day is going to be a teaser with the Packers. Get them down to -0.5. They only have to win that game. Tease Baltimore up 8 to 8.5. Get them through all those key numbers, 3, 4, 6, 7. And it's just the obvious teaser. I know everybody's going to be on it. So I'm wondering how it's going to miss, because, when it's so obvious, it's got to miss at some point.
That's exactly right. Well, to be clear, for anybody that's brand new to the world of betting and to their show, what RJ is saying is when you make a 2-team teaser, you can move it 6 points in the direction of your team to make it much more attractive, but you got to win both games to get paid, not just the one. By the way, when we have a disagreement on the show, we're going to go with the majority. And our SportsLine simulations also have our edge going to, wait a second, to Emory's side, the Rams. But Hank Goldberg and all the other cappers, so the majority pick is Green Bay. But Emory, you've been on this island before. You understand. You pick the Colts. You pick the Browns. You're okay with this, right?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to, sit back and let the games play out. And I think this one will be one that people will see. It's going to be more about the run game and defense, and that's how you keep a game close. It's the tried and true formula since 1920.
All right, very good. It's okay to disagree sometimes here on the Early Edge. Okay, our second game on the board, we're going to Buffalo. Oh, you think those Bills fans are going to be ready? It's the Ravens and the Bills. The Bills right now, -2.5 according to William Hill. The total sitting at 49.5. So, Emory, what do you got here?
Ravens land those, or taking the Ravens in the points here. Bullet point analysis right now. Ravens can run the football. Bills can't stop the run. Ravens on the outside have two excellent press corners in Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Peters that can take the ball away. Bills don't have a run game. Bills also can't block up pressure consistently. Ravens can apply pressure. I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, if I'm taking the spread, I'm probably on the Ravens side, but I like attacking the total here. I like the under because for a lot of the reasons that you like the Ravens. I look at this matchup and I think that Baltimore is going to be able to control the ball with their run game and keep that Buffalo offense off the field. And then plus, if you look at the weather conditions, it's supposed to be really windy in Buffalo today. I know people have focused on snow and Lamar Jackson never playing in snow. I don't think that's a big deal. I think the wind is going to have a bigger impact than anything, especially with Buffalo's vertical passing attack, which I know Josh Allen has a rocket laser arm, but it's hard to throw the ball down the field with 17, 20-mile-an-hour winds blowing through the stadium. So I think that's going to limit what Buffalo can do offensively. And I think that we're going to see fewer possessions because of both teams running the ball more often. And I think that's going to keep us under the total here.
All right, very good. Also, to back up Emory's pick, the SportsLine simulation has an A-graded pick. A, that's the best you can get on the Ravens money line, which comes in at plus 125. So that's even better than taking the points. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, finally, we've only got 2 minutes left, boys, so we've got to hustle here. Our favorite prop of the day, Emory, you start.
Because I like the run game in Baltimore, I'm going Lamar Jackson under 25.5 pass attempts. He won't have to throw it that much because they're going to be running all day against Buffalo.
I mentioned earlier in the show, Jared Goff's struggles in cold weather. Now he's dealing with this thumb injury as well. I'm taking the over on Jared Goff throwing a half an interception because I think he's going to throw at least one today.
And following Tom's point, I think the Rams go under their team total of 19.5. They'll need to throw to keep up because Green Bay is just too good passing the ball. But Green Bay's pass defense hasn't allowed 250 pass yards in 6 straight games. I can't see Goff at less than 100% being the guy to crack that streak. Green Bay's defense has also allowed 16 or less in 4 of their last 5, including to a great run offense in Tennessee. So I think the Rams stay under here.
I think these are great points. Anybody that watched Goff last week, he almost had to push the ball out of his hand, and now playing in really cold weather, I think he's going to really struggle to do that. I think it's going to be an issue all day long. Okay, it's that time. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. A recap of all of our great cappers picks. We're going to start with the majority pick, Green Bay minus the 6.5, although Emory Hunt is on the Rams, and our simulations is on the Rams as well. Emory also likes Lamar Jackson under 25.5 pass attempts and Baltimore plus the 2.5. And again, our SportsLine simulations like the Ravens plus 125 as well. Tommy is on the under in Baltimore and also Jared Goff over half interception. And RJ White likes that 6-point teaser. Green Bay down to a half a point. Baltimore up to 8.5. And then the Rams team total to go under 19.5. And finally, we want you to be a part of the family. So I waited till the end to tell you this. If you sign up for a SportsLine account right now, today, you're going to get 30 days for free. If you use the promo code EDGE, there is not a better day to start right now than Wildcard Weekend, 3rd round of the Sony Open, and also the first UFC card on ABC. So you have your marching orders. Let's take all these tickets straight to the pay window. For Tom, take the bass out of your voice, Fornelli. For the stoic one, RJ White. For our main man, Emory Hunt, and the jeweler, Jacob, our producer, who puts this diamond together. Let's get it going. The only show that brings you the daily early edge. Good luck.